radio, and we're live at Keeler Gardens.
Look at these
like
cute.
in Keeler Gardens.
So we're doing something different today. We've turned the camera around. We're both on this side of the camera. Our cameraman is a tripod, so he or she does not have to do any work at all. So if you want that job, you can be our tripod in the future, and you want to hold our camera, we would happily have you do that.
And we'd have to be further away.
So, but this way we can cue each other with, and you'll see it. Like usually you just see me doing stuff, and Ed's like that.
Yeah, you can just keep your hands there if you want.
So, welcome to Keeler Gardens. As usual, we take a moment to allow everyone to get their ding notifications.
Why didn't I get mine? I'm looking. Maybe my ringer's off because I'm on camera.
My ringer actually might be on.
Well, let's see if you get notifications.
So, Keeler Gardens would be live. You'll get that notification. So please, if you're watching
Oh,
this
it is live now.
on
See?
a replay, if you're watching this, please follow us, like us, all those things, so that you can get the notifications.
See? Ed Kaplan's watching.
Oh,
it's
my
like
God.
Inception now.
Oh, okay, stop.
I should wave at myself.
I'm just kidding.
I'm going to wave.
All right, so Ed's trying to be funny and
Okay.
make this event a little enjoyable for you.
I'm gonna wave.
The reason we're here sitting together is because we wanted to give you an opportunity to sort of immerse in this nature experience. I'm leaning closer so that you can hear me better.
Okay.
Because the cicadas are part of our nature experience. It's very loud. What are you doing?
Seeing if I can hear you. Yep, we can hear you fine.
So, this week,
What are we talking about?
today's Wednesday, and this is the third in our week of how to reap the benefits of staying connected and connecting with nature, and having that boost your health. So,
What do you mean? Like how so?
So specifically, yesterday we spoke generally about things like ADHD, reducing those kinds of symptoms. We talked about cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's. We talked about infant birth weight, actually.
Wait. Got
Infant
it.
birth weight, not rate.
Yes, when I was watching from afar, I thought you said rate at
I think
first,
I
and I
did
was
make
trying
that
to
mistake.
figure out what that meant.
So we wanted to hone in on that discussion a little bit and give you some really interesting information about immunity. So our neighbors are saying hi. So our immune system, we get a little science lesson.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if everyone is aware of this, but the way our immune system works is the cells in our body recognize foreign bodies, and then there's a system by which the cells in our body, different cells work together, are created, pushed and pulled, and attached and detached.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And then that grabs and eliminates the infectious disease. So forgive me, I'm making this extremely basic.
I appreciate
I
it.
am not an infectious scientist by any stretch of the imagination.
But you are a scientist.
But I have had a little information on that. So our battery power is warning us we've got to wrap it up soon.
You just started.
I know. So if you wanted to get up and go get the battery, Ed's going to leave and go get the battery.
Oh, look, I'm watching. I can watch from inside.
Yes, and he can interact. So you won't have Ed's wonderful banter, but I can say that this system requires a whole bunch of things in our bodies and in our environments. I'm going to click on this so that we can do that. Okay, so one of the things that is part of the system, it's called a killer T cell. Doesn't that sound awesome? A killer T cell. And that's one of the really important cells in that system to attack and rid the body of contagions or foreign bodies. So I will post a link to a podcast that was done with someone who's done a lot of studies and a lot of research. And one of the things that they reported in their research is that participants who spent, let's say, a 3-day weekend in a nature setting. Now, I know that's a lot to ask to get away for the weekend, especially in these times. But behind us, you have an opportunity to come and sit for an hour, let's say 3 times during the weekend, or in the morning and then in the afternoon. And this exposure to these nature settings, and I believe in this study it was specifically like a camping scenario in like the forest preserves, with just a 3-day exposure, the T cell count in participants was raised by 50%. That means a 50% greater force keeping you healthy and working on eliminating that contagion. Hello, Dr. Cafaro. Michaela Cafaro is watching. Yes, actually, that's a great point. So she's bringing up a point that we had considered before these situations got out of hand. We had considered about offering up a space here at Keeler Gardens as a B&B, as a nature experience. And that actually, in these times, could work. If we organized it and arranged it in a safe way, we could offer someone the opportunity to immerse in nature for a whole weekend. So I was explaining that the test...
I was watching.
Oh, you
I heard the
saw
murder
whole
cells
thing. Okay.
and the B&B.
The murder cells. They're
murder
actually
T cells.
called killer T cells.
Dang it,
not
murder
T
wasps.
cells.
Killer T cells. Got it. You think I don't pay attention?
This is hysterical. Murder cells. I love it.
I'm going back inside.
So
I think I need another.
So we can increase that killer T cell count by 50%, which means that your ability to fight off disease is stronger. And what they learned, which was very interesting, I don't know if anybody understands what half-life is.
I do.
Can you
and
explain?
It's not a video game.
Can you explain what half-life is?
Half-life is, let's say something has a half-life of 30 days. In 30 days, half of it's gone. In another 30 days, another half of it's gone.
And that's how it
after 30
dissipates
days,
out of your system.
So we're down to an eighth.
So,
and 30 days down to 16th.
So, for example, when you take
30
medicine or
days
vitamins,
into 30 seconds.
Okay, you can stop now.
Math
when you
is
take
fun.
medicine or vitamins, it stays in your system for a certain amount of time. Okay, so what they learned is that the half-life for this 50% increase to be depleted by half takes a whole month. So you can spend a weekend in a nature setting, and then for a month, that increase in your immune system only slowly depletes, and you're still at a 25% increase after a whole month.
Wow.
So these are studies, concepts and facts that offer you some tangible benefits that we hope you'll take advantage of some of this knowledge and some of these opportunities. Hello, Sue. Nice to see you. Ed wants to wave. Ed's waving. So you may or may not have heard that we're here.
I can't wave. Sorry. I can't push the camera without
Look,
knocking the tripod.
we're
We're waving.
We're trying something new. We're both in front of the camera.
Wait. Going
Okay.
back to that. So, that's what I wanted to say. So, for parents that want your kids to go outside and they say, why do I have to go outside? You now have a scientific reason.
You have scientific proof that when you spend time outdoors, loveliest. Is that me or him? I'm hoping it's me.
It's plural.
Oh, lovelies. I thought it was loveliest. Oh, it's lovelies. It's both of us. That's very politically correct of you. So now when you're given this opportunity, you know, people say get outside. In these questionable times, you actually have a real reason. Spending time outdoors improves your immune system. These are studies that document this. And again, I will put that link in the comments so you can listen to that podcast.
And when Gina says she'll put a link in the comments, she does.
Usually.
If I say I'm putting a link in the comments, remember my email
I
address
owe them
is
something.
ed@keelergardens.org. Ooh, I know what the hashtag stick around is.
And
today.
I am Gina at keelergardens.org. I promised some things from last week's What's in Bloom, and I'm still working on that.
So
Sorry.
email her if it's not there.
Yeah.
We're jumping around. That was weird. We must have lost the connection.
Oh,
there were
sorry.
little hearts going up. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so that is so that information that I just gave you on spending time in a nature bathing scenario raises your immune system. We also have the other side of this conversation where you're outdoors.
Okay.
And there's a concern, wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart. Now we live in the same house, so that's why we're not 6 feet apart. But in general, and I'm not talking specifics here, I'm talking in general when you're talking about potential transmission of virtually anything. I'm not talking specifics. I'm not telling people that this is how it is. Do not take this as, the word, okay? But in general, when you're outside, everything dissipates faster, okay?
That makes sense.
So your likelihood of being bombarded with a heavy viral load is less when you're outside, okay? Of course, the distancing is very important. You also have an opportunity to distance more when you're outside.
But yeah, I'm just thinking, like right now there's a breeze going. versus if it was completely
and,
still.
And there is some discussion about walking behind someone who's running, who might be sick.
Let's not go there.
And these are all valid points. We're not negating anything. We're saying generally, as things disperse, you are less likely to be affected. Okay?
Good.
Secondly is, can you see that sun on me right there? When generally, again, not the word, but generally, when contagions are exposed to the sunlight, to UV, they don't last very long. Minutes, maybe more than a few minutes, but not the up to 3 days that there's been some concern.
Would that be kind of like UV, like we put sunscreen on because it is damaging
because
to
it
those...
protects our skin.
Right.
So yes, if your little contagions wanted to be wrapped up in sunscreen, that might protect them from the sun. But when someone sneezes or someone coughs and there's a concern out of doors, they're not going to, you know, the touch, if sun is beating down on that for, let's say, 10 minutes,
and you're just
20
talking
minutes.
about,
I'm talking generally, then the likelihood of that being a contagion is very, very small.
Gotcha.
In addition to the fact that contagions don't like leaves, tree bark. They don't do well there. We just learned, actually, God, someone just told me this earlier today, that trees have a method by which they talk to each other and also protect themselves. So when a pest, a bug, lands on a tree and eats its leaves, the tree recognizes that and then pushes toxins into its leaves so that the bugs will either die or be less likely to eat it.
Huh.
So nature has a way of protecting itself.
Does that go into the whole the network?
No,
too,
the network, the
different?
mycorrhizal fungi, that's
we can talk about that another time.
We'll talk about that
I just
another
was
time.
curious if it was the same thing.
So what we're trying to get at here is we're trying to encourage a sense of comfort, a sense of improved health, even in questionable times when you connect with nature. We're trying to offer you may or may not be able to come visit us here. You may or may not be able to immerse yourself in nature. You may hopefully be able to follow here on these videos and take these benefits. And some of these benefits are really tangible, really, really tangible. So today we talked about your immune system and improving your health from that perspective. And of course, we did mention in our previous week on stress relief how connecting with nature in so many different ways can reduce your stress and reduce fatigue. And those are factors that also can reduce your immune system when you have too much stress, too much fatigue. But when you are healthy and you're vibrant and you're confident, these things actually are shown to improve your overall well-being and improve your quality of life. And it is connected to a better immune system. So, with that said, thank you for watching our Keeler Gardens programs here. Our this week is on staying healthy, connecting with nature for your health. Tomorrow, we are actually going to discuss a couple points with respect to some recent studies that are showing how mood can be changing with this disconnect and this distancing that we're doing.
That'd be cool.
And I'll bring up points on that tomorrow. I have a couple studies I can
to watch.
Refer you to.
I don't know if I'll be here now.
Ed will be watching tomorrow. I will be doing this on my own tomorrow. So with that said, let us know if there's questions. Let us know if you need nature opportunities. Let us know if you know of communities that need nature opportunities. Our goal here is to be a pilot, to recreate this in other places so that places that are suffering from the lack of nature can benefit. We can help them build something. Okay? We can assist communities in their desire to make a change.
Yeah, if you need something like this in your community and you're not
and we would love it if you shared these videos. And we also, most of our videos, we have them recorded. We have them on YouTube.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. And then they can be used in snippets for any presentation. We're happy to share. Okay?
Right.
So
they're here on Facebook at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you for sticking around.
Yep.
Gina at KeelerGardens.org.
Ed at KeelerGardens.org and hashtag stick
around.
So today has been traditionally hashtag Wish Wednesday. And I know we're doing a week-long thing
So we
here.
did Wish Wednesday for most of for parts of July, but mostly June.
So
yeah.
one of the things that we didn't necessarily broadcast, but you heard us say many, many times at the beginning of the summer, that one of the things we were wishing for at Keeler Gardens was our website to come back.
Because
And
it went down.
for us to quit saying that our website is keelergardens.com.
Oh.
So it's more of a gratitude Wednesday, because our wonderful interns, have not only restored
Our truly unbelievable interns.
have not only restored our website, not only are creating new and cool things with their
Improvements,
websites,
yep. New
which
and
you'll see,
improved is on its way.
but we are officially keelergardens.org. So no more .com. If you have something that goes to .com, don't worry, it'll forward you there.
But we are .org now.
From now on out, we don't have to trip over that. We are Ed and Gina at keelergardens.org, and our website is keelergardens.org. Again, no need to tell anybody different. If you already told somebody and wrote it down on a bar napkin someplace, you need to check out this website. It'll still get you there. But we are keelergardens.org, and I'm very grateful for that, because that's
so
something we've been really
interns.
wanting for
Yes.
a while now.
And it's once the final product is complete, you're going to be really impressed with what these amazingly brilliant youth are coming up with. It's really going to be
very grateful for that.
So thank you again for sticking around. You can check out our new website. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yep. And that's it.
I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
What button do I push?
Finish.
It won't. Didn't you lock the tripod?